YouTube, this is Jeff, aka 101 Bronson, back today with the next monthly update. Going into the last month of 2021, this is of course December, but this is the update of course for the previous month, November, but we are officially now in December. So holiday season is coming around the corner, it's coming up very soon actually, and yeah, I'm a little behind on a lot of my videos. There's tons of videos I have on the back burner, tons of like videos on the backlog that I still really have to get out there. I'm really running behind, trying to catch up. I'm sorry, I apologize for all the delays in a lot of videos, especially in regards to my videos that I'm doing on Mr. Bronson. My top 10 is coming up, guys. I promise it's coming up. Finishing the editing, it really has been a massive project because, you know, the channel is named after Charles Bronson. He's one of my favorite actors. He's probably my favorite tough guy actor of that era where he is from. So I want to do it justice. I want to do it right. This is going to be a big, massive undertaking, this top 10. So I really want everything to be as perfect as possible. So please, my apologies for the delays, and I appreciate the understandingness of a lot of you guys really wanting to see this video. Believe me, I want to see it up on YouTube too. It's gonna be soon, don't worry. But that's not what we're gonna hear. That's not what we're here to talk about. I just wanted to quickly mention it, give you guys a little bit of an update on what's going on. It's been very busy, but I do have a couple of days off from work coming up, and so I'm gonna get a lot of videos out there in the upcoming next period. So just an update on that. Anyway, a little segue from an update on that to the actual update for November 2021. Couple of DVDs, couple of Blu-rays, TV shows, movies, Bronson titles, because of course it is, you know, since my last big Bronson video on his collection, there's a couple of movies I was yet to get. I got a couple of them, still have a couple to get again, but there's a few Bronson titles, so let's just jump into this update for 2021, the month of November. Here we go. All right, so here we go, and you know, of course, we're gonna start off right away with the Bronson titles. Now, I hope it's all gonna come across very well. This is the first time on this channel that I'm gonna use this LED light that I just purchased for my tripod. So I got the LED light installed because it is, of course, a little bit dark in the room. So I hope everything is gonna come across. I was worried about glare, and I see a little bit, but here is the first title for this month, Raid on Entebbe. UK DVD from Second Sight. This TV film from 1977, starring Peter Finch, the man himself, Charles Bronson, Yefet Kado. Robert Loggia is in this film, Jack Warden is in this film, John Saxon is in this film, and James Woods. Great cast, and actually a really good film. Based on a true story. You know, as far as television films go, I mean, here you have all the specs, guys. It definitely was not a cheap production from the looks of it. Looks like this TV movie had a pretty good budget to it. I could be wrong though, but it definitely did not look like a cheap, low budget made for television film. Actually, very good film. Very happy to have it in my Bronson collection. This one was definitely missing. So Raid on Entebbe. And that's the only DVD movie-wise for this month. Let's go to a couple of Blu-rays. This is the out-of-print Twilight Time US Blu-ray for the Charles Bronson Jill Ireland film from Noon Till 3. Again, one that was missing, and really a good movie. It's not the typical Charles Bronson film. It's not the typical Charles Bronson Western. This is more of a romance, and a tragic romance at that. But you know what? I really enjoyed it. I always enjoyed this film. Bronson really showing, you know, a different side to him. This is the best film with him and Jill Ireland. They have the best chemistry in this film. You can definitely see why they were married. The chemistry they have is very good in this film, at least in my humble opinion. Here's a little booklet with some writing. I try to get the flash out as much as possible. Like I said, I'm experimenting with this new LED light that I got. Yeah, hopefully you guys can make everything out. Curious enough, this still is actually not from this film. This is actually from the Charles Bronson Tom Cruise movie Breakheart Pass. But yeah, from Noon Till 3, very good film. I actually got this off of eBay. This is out of print. Usually this one goes for ridiculous money. I was gonna go. I was gonna go for the gray Spanish release that my good friend Donnie Cinemaniac 77. He has that edition. I was like, cool that you brought that to my attention because I was looking for this film. I gave it one last crack at eBay, actually trying to find the US or the German version, and lo and behold, I found a seller selling this. It was brand new and sealed and everything for only $16, which I was like, well, that's an instant buy for me. Like I said, I was gonna go for the Spanish one, but I found this for, you know, really the best price I think you could find this for. So I bought it. So from Noon Till 3, and brings us right along to the next Charles Bronson movie on Blu-ray from the US. This one from Kino Lorber, The White Buffalo. Yes, I finally added The White Buffalo into my Charles Bronson collection. This one has been a long time coming. A film that really has been on my to-get list for a long time. J. Lee Thompson film with Charles Bronson, Jack Warren, Will Sampson, Clint Walker, Slim Pickens. Oh, that's a cool name actually. Stuart Whitman, Kim Novak. Screenplay by Richard Sale, based on his novel. Music by John Barry, the James Bond composer. It's sort of a Jaws Western movie. Instead of a shark, we have this white. It's one of those creature features, you know, man against nature, man against beast film that was made popular, of course, in the mid-70s with Jaws and everything. And there's a sort of a Western take on that. Pretty good film though. Charles Bronson plays. I believe you guys would have read it. Wild Bill Hickok, who of course is a real life figure. Pretty damn decent Western, this one. And of course, like I said, we have the holidays and Christmas around the corner. I saw that my good friend Donnie Cinemaniac 77 has this one in his collection, and I had to get it, of course, myself as well. Charles Bronson's only Christmas movie. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Richard Thomas, Edward Asner, Charles Bronson right there. This was made in the early 90s as a TV movie again. I think this was the first project Bronson worked on after the passing of Jill Ireland, his wife, of course. And this is the US Shout Factory, yeah, Shout Factory edition. I haven't seen it yet. I'm saving it up for like during the Christmas week. I suppose I could already watch this because it is in December when I'm recording this. Definitely is going to be December when I upload it. That goes without saying. I'm trying to save this until like, I don't want to say Christmas Eve or whatever, but like in the very week of Christmas. I probably will watch this for sure. And have a chance to see the man, the myth, the legend in a Christmas movie. Really looking forward to seeing this. I'm gonna definitely throw this into my pile of Christmas movies to watch along with my usual suspects, if you will. Die Hard is my Christmas movie. Home Alone is my Christmas movie. Jingle All the Way. Lethal Weapon as well, by the way. I do consider, I mean, not traditional Christmas movies, okay? Die Hard and Lethal Weapon, but they take place during Christmas. They always get me in the mood. It's always movies that I watch around Christmas. So for me, I consider it a Christmas movie, but it's not like all lovey-dovey family. Of course, they're action films, but with a Christmas motif and a Christmas setting. So I know there's a lot of debates, you know, is Die Hard and Lethal Weapon, are those Christmas movies? Everybody has their own take on it. For me, they are. You know, that's it is what it is. Anyway, Charles Bronson, yes, there is a, yes, Virginia, there's a Santa Claus. Anyway, that wraps up the Charles Bronson additions to the library for this month. That, like I said, there's definitely a couple more that I'm planning to get. Anyway, there's also been a couple of spaghetti western releases last month. I got a couple to show you. This one I've been waiting on and waiting on. It finally arrived. The Sabata trilogy from the UK, put out by Eureka, featuring 3 movies: Sabata, Adios Sabata, and Return of Sabata. Very happy with this release. I do have the Sabata films. The second one and the third one I have on Blu-ray from Germany, and the first one I had a Spanish bootleg, grey release of. But I am very happy that they have all three have gone a release in a edition like this, because it's just absolutely fantastic. You got the 3 movies right there. You got a booklet. You got plenty of special features on it. 3 great spaghetti westerns. 2 with Lee Van Cleef, and 1 is with Yul Brynner taking over Sabata moniker, even though officially it wasn't a Sabata film. It was called Indio Black, but it's the same directors, pretty much the same crew. They dubbed it a Sabata film to cash in. The Yul Brynner one here, it is. And they even acknowledge this here, Yul Brynner, Sabata, Indio Black in some releases of the film. So anyway, 3 movies, great little booklet right here. Oh, the LED light is going crazy on these black pages. I see I have to hold the booklet like this so you guys can make it out. All right. Yeah, 3 great spaghetti westerns for sure. I'm not going to go into depth because not going to go too in depth, because I do know that my buddy Carlos, Eastwood for Life, and wants to do a little video on this and his Westerns for Life series, which I'm also a part of, but he does want to do a little video, so I'm just going to quickly, he's going to go into more into depth about the 3 films for sure, which look forward to that. It will be coming up soon. So that was the Sabata trilogy from Eureka, put out in the UK. And we have a spaghetti western release and another one of my favorite sort of releases, type of releases. Another media book from Germany for another very good movie, which again bears the Django title, but this time it's a sort of official sequel to the Sergio Corbucci Django. This is Django Preparati la Bara. Probably butchered that, but it's Prepare a Coffin, Django Prepare a Coffin. German title Django und die Bande der Gehängten, which means the band of outlaws. That's the rough translation. Yeah. Terence Hill taking over from Franco Nero. This actually was originally supposed to star Franco Nero, but he wasn't available, and they were like, well, we want Franco Nero as Django. We find somebody, is what they thought, who looks exactly like him, or the closest we can get to have somebody looking like Franco Nero. And yeah, Terence Hill definitely is a spitting image of Franco Nero for sure. There are a lot of similarities in the 2 actors, especially when he's in this scene in the film. He's wearing the Django outfit, he's having the machine gun. It's very easy to think it's Franco Nero when passing by and seeing that scene alone, without context. But it's definitely Terence Hill and not Franco Nero. Great score in this film, great cinematography. Enzo Barboni worked on this, directed by Ferdinando Baldi, who did some classics in the genre like Blind Man and The Forgotten Pistolero. This version has a English, German, and Italian audio track, and there's a second version, the comedy version, which is only in German, which, to be honest, I'm not going to be bothered with anyway. This is one of the only serious Terence Hill films. We have enough comedies out there with him. I don't need to have this film turn into a comedy. The comedy version in Germany is called, I can't show you that quickly, of course, Joe der Galgenvogel, which means Joe the, I believe Galgen means the hanging, hanging gallery, hanging ropes, how you call it in English. And Vogel is bird, so the hanging bird, which, yeah, it's a comedy title, it's a comedy version of the film. It's not something I'm gonna waste my time on, to be honest. It's a cool little addition that they have it here for the German fans, of course. It's not that I can't watch it, because I do understand German, but yeah, I don't want to see this film turn into a comedy, to be honest. Yeah, some catchphrases in German for Django, this film. Cool artwork, really cool artwork. There's some very high-end pictures from the film. And yeah, this is supposed to be a sequel to the Corbucci Django film, from what I've been able to gather online. Of course, the most helpful source in these matters is the Spaghetti Western database. So yeah, this was supposed to be a sequel. Although there are some problems within that, it doesn't really match up continuity wise with the Corbucci one. So there's a few things I'm like, okay, so in this movie, Django's wife gets killed, which happened in the first film, and he already got revenge for that at the end of the first film. So what, he got married again to a different woman other than Maria from the first film, and she's killed again. It sort of doesn't work if you think about it too much, but this is a damn entertaining, very well made film, gritty, violent, some cool action scenes, some cool shootouts, fisticuffs, a lot of, of course, this is Django, so they wanted to stay true to the Corbucci one. So there's a finale in the cemetery, just like in the Corbucci film. And yeah, of course, all the text for most of you guys will be non-readable because it's German, but trust me, this is a cool, yet another cool edition by Explosive Media here in this media book, for Django, Prepare a Coffin, aka Viva Django, aka Django the Band of Outlaws, which is again the rough translation of the German title. Also George Eastman in this film. We featured him last month in the Band of Charlie showing of the media book of that film, which was released last month. This makes 3 consecutive months in which a cool media book has been released in Germany. We had May God Forgive You, I Won't 2 months ago. Last month we had Ben and Charlie. Now we have this one. And I believe next month in December they're going to release yet another great media book, which of course, you know, yours truly is going to have to get for the George Hilton film, The Moment to Kill, if I'm not mistaken, which I'll definitely be picking up. So that would make 4 consecutive months of cool German media books of spaghetti westerns being released, which I'm very, very happy with, that these films are getting this treatment. I love these media books. I know a lot of you guys would like to love them more, but you know, the fact that they're in German puts some of you off. But you know, again, for me they're perfect because I understand German, so I have something to read, and of course I have the film to watch in a new HD transfer. I don't know if this is a different transfer than the one used on the Arrow Video Blu-ray, because Arrow Video has released this film in the past on Blu-ray as well. But the film, regardless, I don't know. I can't compare. I sound British. I'm sorry, my British friends from over the pond. I can't compare the transfers, since I don't have the Arrow Video one. But this is a damn good transfer. I can tell you guys that it's very clean and crisp. The audio was very well done as well, and yeah, just overall a very good release for Django, Prepare a Coffin. Anyway, that concludes the movie pickups, but we do have some more TV show pickups. As you guys know, over the last year I picked up the first 2 seasons of Baywatch. I finally got around to watching Baywatch season 2, so I ordered straight away the next season in the series, season 3 of Baywatch. Now this is of course where we, to my dismay, we lose Erica Eleniak, but we do gain Pamela Anderson. This is the first season in which she appeared in Baywatch, and this is again the German edition of the 3rd season right here on Blu-ray. And yeah, haven't seen any episodes from this season yet, so looking forward to seeing that. It starts out with a double episode, with a 2-part episode. So looking forward to that. Baywatch season 3, getting back to some more beach babes, because let's face it, we do not watch that show for the story. Anyway, another TV show I finally completed, actually, this TV show in terms of collecting it in physical media on DVD. It's the show Haven, a show which I'm very fond of. This was aired in from 2010 right up until 2015. So it ran for like five or 6 seasons. Well, actually it's 6 seasons, but technically they split up the last season So they call it season 5 part 1 and season 5 part 2, but really it's 6 seasons. But I already had season 1 and 2 of this show. There's a season 3 of Haven, a show starring Emily Rose, Lucas Bryant, and Eric Balfour. Also WWE star The Edge, aka Adam Copeland, is in this show. And yeah, I really love this show. It's based on a Stephen King story. Yeah, it says it right there, The Colorado Kid. So there's a Stephen King related. Even though it was a short story book, if I'm not mistaken, and they made it into a 6 season show, which, you know, there are definitely plenty of Stephen King connections throughout the show, but I wouldn't say it's full, you know, an adaptation of a story, you know, spread out across seasons. It's really goes into its own thing. It's about Audrey Parker, an FBI agent who, you know, gets this assignment in Haven. Weird things are happening in this town, and she stays there throughout the show. And I don't want to spoil too much for people that haven't seen it, but you know, a lot of things go down. So that's season 3, and I'm gonna show you the rest because I picked up all the remaining seasons that I had left to get. The 4th season, right here. Yep. And then we have season 5 part 1, which really is just season 5. In my opinion, I don't really see the point of calling it season 5 part 1 and part 2. It's just season 5 and season 6 as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. And then here is the last season, Haven season 6, but of course, like I said, officially known as season 5 part 2. All DVDs featuring plenty of extras. I'm a little bit disappointed though, because these are the Dutch releases of this show. I do know in the US all the seasons have been released on Blu-ray, or was it the UK? I can't remember, but I believe it was the US. But here in the Netherlands, they only released the first season of this on Blu-ray, so I have the first season on Blu-ray, the rest on DVD. Again, the OCD collector in me would have liked to see all the releases on Blu-ray, but you know, maybe I'll get the US releases someday. But for now, I have completed this show in terms of collecting it. Haven, yeah, one of my faves actually, and Emily Rose, I really want to see her in more films and TV shows because she's a terrific actress. I actually know her from the way I got to know her as an actress was actually through the Uncharted video game series by Naughty Dog, you know, released on the PS3, PS4. You know, Nathan Drake, you know, those adventures for the gamers amongst us. She actually is the motion capture performer of Elena Fisher. And that's actually how I got to know her as an actress. And I saw that this show starred her. I was like, I'm going to check this out because I really love her in those games. And yeah, this show did not disappoint. Anyway, that's the update. That's everything for November 2021. And let's close out this episode. All right, so to conclude, yeah, those were all the pickups for November 2021. Do hope you all enjoyed seeing that. And like I said, I finished a TV show that I've been meaning to for years. Really, season 1 and season 2 of Haven. I picked that up like around the time the show was coming to its conclusion, like 2015. So it's been a long time coming and me completing the series. Hope Baywatch is not going to take that long, but you know, within a year I've collected 3 of the seasons. I'm about to go into season 3, so so far so good with that. A couple of great spaghetti westerns, a couple of Bronson additions to the collection. One can never go wrong with some Bronson. Anyway, yeah, the excuse me. So that was the update for November 2021. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, let me know what you guys think of some of these titles and films and TV shows down in the comment section below. And as always, I hope you guys are taking good care of yourselves, staying safe and healthy. So keep punching, and we'll see each other very soon.